We need you to relate the story about the Ocala trip with Bug Shield.
In the bear.
Live. To those that have not experienced that story.
Are you going to be able to transcribe it?
Well, not over the music.
Not tonight. Alright, heads up. Hey,
Turn down a little.
Turn it down a minute. We got to get this. We got to get this
You
going.
want a little bit of Lord Calvert?
No, I want Wood Sanders to kind of shift around where she can experience all this. Don't get your head out of her face.
Probably.
Okay. Alright. Here's the way it goes. I called Tree Man. I told Tree Man, I said, we on tour. He said, what? I said, we on tour, son. He said, I don't know if I can. I said, we on tour. When you on tour, when I call on tour, drop everything, let's go. He said, where are we going? I said, south.
Oh, shit.
We're going south. So anyway, I put it on KLR World. I said, anybody want to hang tight? I said, me and Marty and Fireplug, Tree Man. I said, we're going to go down to Ocala National Forest. We're going to camp. We're going to ride, have a good time. Anybody want to hook up, give us a call. So this guy named Bug Shield. He called us up. He said, I'm Bug Shield. He said, Hurricane glad to meet you. I said, all right, son, what you need? He said, I'm going to ride with you. I said, cool. So I told Bug Shield, he said, I'm coming up from southeast Florida on the coast and going to meet y'all in Ocala National Forest. I said, well, that's good. So me and Tree Man, we took off. Marty and Fireplug going to meet up. We went down the coast of Florida. Had a very good time on the way down there. Stopped at one or might have been 3 liquor stores. I can't remember. But anyway, me and Tree Man had a good time. So anyway, we went out to Big Pine Key. We had a good time. Anyway, went to Ocala National Forest.
Pine Key's in Key West.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? Cedar Key. Cedar Key.
Lord Calvert be to you, baby.
Cedar Key?
No.
Yeah.
Cedar Key's in the Big Bend.
No, Cedar Key is where we stopped at.
I know, but it's in the Big Bend. Go ahead.
Just
I'm flown in there.
We will continue.
Just like you.
We stopped at a place.
No, it was Cedar Key.
Cedar Key has seafood.
Yeah. We stopped at Cedar Key, had seafood, and cut across. So anyway, we got to Ocala National Forest.
Yeah, baby.
And they had a tornado come across there that had just ripped up, tore up everything in that vicinity. So we went in there and looked at everything and stopped, set up camp and all. And this guy named Bug Shield gave us a call. Watch it, Christian. So I told him, I said, well, Bug Shield, I said, we'll be in Ocala National Forest on the south end. Told him where we're going to meet. We're going to meet. Went down there. Stopped at the liquor store, got us a bottle just in case we got snake bit. Stopped in there, pitched a tent, full moon, beautiful night. Ocala National Forest couldn't be no better. This guy come in. He said, I'm Bug Shield. I said, well, cool, Bug Shield. I said, me and Tree Man set up right here, right on the water. It's going to be a full moon tonight. It's going to be pretty. I said, everything's going to be cool. I said, you want to set up right here? And he said, no. He said, I'm going to set up right over there. And I said, okay, ain't no problem. So we pulled in there with our KLRs, and I just got a little old one-man pup tent. Tree Man got the same. We stopped, set up the little old tents, took 5 minutes, and took about 20 minutes to get the bottle out and mix the drink. So Bug Shield, he come across. I said, Bug Shield, you set up, boy? I said, you got your tent set up and everything? He said, no, sir. He said, I'm set up. He said, but look to me like y'all have brought too much stuff. I said, well, son, I'm an old man. I said, me and Tree Man, I said, we come down here. I said, we brought a tent, a sleeping bag, and a bottle in case we get snake bit. And I said, that's all we brought. He said, well, y'all need to learn how to travel light. I said, well, Tree Man, I said, well, let's go over there and see what Bug Shield talking about. So we went over there, and Bug Shield, he had a banana and an apple and an 8x8 Walmart tarpaulin. I told him, I said, well, I tell you what, Bug Shield, I said, I got some rope. We can string it between 2 trees, and you can set up this tarpaulin and put your tent underneath it. He said, no, you don't understand. He said, all I got is a tarp. I travel a lot. And I said, well, how you want to handle this? He said, well, man, he said, y'all need to tighten up. He said, all you got to do is take a little old tarp and just roll up in that sunbuck. Just roll up in it like a cigar and go to sleep. I said, hey, man, sound like a trip to me. I'm all for you, but I'm old. I'm going to sleep in my little old tent. I said, have you heard about the bears? The tree man kind of looked at me and winked, and I said, you know, he said, bears? He said, I ain't seen no bears. I said, son. I said, have you seen all of the bear signs on the way in to Ocala National Forest?
Yeah, I know. It's probably going to be a while. But it is up
And he said, yes, sir, I believe I have. I said, have you noticed when you went to the garbage dump
I don't know how long.
and when you went to the bathroom, they wasn't nothing but bear signs and bear warnings? He said, yes, sir, I've seen that. Well, I said, I'm going to tell you now. There's a lots of bears in here. And I said, it's a full moon. And I said, they're going to come in here and look for a fig Newton. Them boys going to be hungry. And I said, if you got anything to eat, get shed of it. And I said, they won't bother you. And he said, all right. Ain't no problem. I said, all right. So, we went down the road to the little mom and pop deal, and Bug Shield followed us down there. And me and Tree Man, they had an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I said, you know, we went to getting down with the all-you-can-eat buffet, and he said, well, I'm kind of short on money, he said, but I brought an apple and a banana. And he said, I believe I can stay 3 or 4 days with that. And I said, well, son, I'll tell you what. I said, I got a credit card that my wife's got a job. And I said, if you'll just get what you want, I'll pay for it. So we all ate and had a big time. All the Italian food they had. A really nice place when we went back. Got back, me and Tree Man went through our midnight ritual, which is having a big drink of Canadian Lord Capers going to bed. Tree Man had his tent, I had my tent. We didn't have no food. Bug Shield had his apple and had his banana. So we went to bed.
I know, that's a lot.
So about 1:30, 2 o'clock, first mama bear come through there with her cubs. And you could see through the full moon. We was right there on the water. She come upside my tent and just walked around and kind of rubbed my little old tent a little bit, just sashayed around them little cubs. I talked to Tree Man. He said, yeah, Mama Bear's got some cubs and all. They stayed around there a little bit, sniffed around. We didn't have no food. We knew better. And they walked on off. And I said, well, you know, I wonder about old Bug Shield and his apple and his banana. Tree Man said, you ain't got to worry about him because he's rolled up in that tarpaulin and can't nobody touch it. All right, so we went to sleep. Laughed a little bit. Went to sleep. So come daybreak, just a little bit before daybreak, about daybreak, we heard a KLR 60 Kawasaki crank up. I mean, that sunbuck cranked up and revved up. I woke up and listened to it. Tree Man listened to it. Tree Man started laughing. I said, Tree Man. He said, what? I said, reckon what? That's got to be Bug Shield over there. I said, he's rolled up in that tarpaulin. I said, reckon what are you doing? Well, I don't know. So we got up, got together, and walked across the campsite over there to Mr. Bug Shield. Got there, and Mr. Bug Shield was packed up and ready to go. And his eyeballs was about as big around as a coffee cup saucer. And I said, Mr. Bug Shield, I said, what are you doing, son? I said, we ain't even cooked breakfast. I got to go. I'm tired of this KLR shit. He said, I'm out of here. I'm selling this son of a buck. I am gone. I said, well, wait a minute now. I said, well, what's the problem? He said, I had rolled up in my tarpaulin. He said, have y'all not seen the bears? I said, yeah, we seen the bears. He said, Mama Bear come over there and sniffed at me, rolled up in that tarpaulin and got straddled of me and just started rolling me to the left a little bit. and then rolling me right a little bit like a taco, just rolling me around. And I was screaming, hollering, and said, didn't no damn body come to help me? And he said, I just knew she was going to eat me. He said, I was terrorized for hours and hours. Hurricane, tree man, didn't nobody come help my ass. He said, I'm through with this bullshit. I am shut of y'all's ass, and I am out of here. And I said, well, son, what about your nanner and your apple? He said, well, Mama Bear scratched the damn nanner and didn't like it, and she ate the apple, and then she tried to eat me, and my ass is gone. I'm through. I'm selling this goddamn motorcycle. I am through with this shit. I said, son, don't you want to wait till daybreak and have a damn biscuit with us? He said, no, sir. Said, I'm out of here. And we ain't heard no more of the goddamn bug shield. I don't know what happened. The boy went back to New York City. I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, he didn't get it, and everything's all right. He just got kind of batted around a little bit like a damn taco straddled by Mama Bear, and then he's all right. So I don't know what the problem is. That's a true story, and you know, what can I say? You know, that's the end of it.